Hi, I'm Sproins, and welcome to a brand new modded Minecraft survival series. I'm going to be playing on a mod pack that I've put together myself. So, world type, we want biomes, oh plenty, everything else looks fine, and create the world. And let's see where we spawn. Now, the thing about this mod pack is there's a mod that I've added called Orespawn, which if you're unfamiliar with Orespawn, it's kind of a crazier mod, makes things OP a little bit, so we're not really going to be struggling too much, at least not later on. Early game can be a little bit more difficult because it adds some pretty terrifying mobs that can kill you quickly, but hopefully we'll be fine. And we let the world slowly load in a little bit, and looks like we are on a beach, and it looks like there's some maybe plains over there, so let's go check it out. Right away we see some of the Orespawn mobs, so I'm going to stay as far away from those guys as possible, because I'm not 100% familiar with Orespawn, but I know a lot of things can kill you quickly, so we'll just kind of avoid them. As for the mods, there are 67 mods currently, and I try to get a good mix of mods that I'm familiar with and mods that I'm still kind of learning, or mods that I haven't looked at yet. I got a mix of a little bit of magic, some tech, utility mods, just a little bit of everything. So this should be a pretty fun pack to play. So tell you what, I like this area. I really like starting in like a plains or a flat. Well, this is shrubland. Over there looks a little bit greener, so maybe it transitions into, let's see what this is. Yeah, plains and shrubland. So this is, for me, this is probably the best starting biome that I could have asked for, except for maybe Mushroom Island. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just gather up some tools to start out with, and I'll meet you back here in just a little bit. Alright, so I just spent a few minutes collecting some tools and resources, got some food cooking up. I actually need to grab a little bit of that right now. So it's beginning to become night. I also got some wool so I can make a bed, because we really don't want to spend the night out here in the open. But over there, you can kind of see it. There's a village that's pretty close to where we spawned, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep the night away, and let's head over to the village and check that out. Alright, so here at the village, I already had a little look around, and I found a few things, nothing really too exciting. I found some Thaumcraft stuff, but other than that, just pretty standard. There is a Tinker's Construct smeltery over here, which is great. That'll save us on collecting some of these blocks when we're ready to mess around with that. But for now, what I want to do is I want to try to get into some of Orespawn's content, because Orespawn can be very helpful early game. So the first thing that I need to do is find some ant nests. And what the ant nests will do is they will spawn ants, and the ants will allow us to teleport to some of the other dimensions that Orespawn adds. And hopefully in those dimensions we can find some stuff that'll help us out. But yeah, I need to find the ant nests first, and they can be a little bit difficult to find. So I'm going to have a look around, and I'll be back, hopefully, with some ant nests. Alright, so I'm still looking around for ant nests. I haven't found any yet, but I've noticed this strange tree here, just being a tree. I've never seen this before, so I figured why not check it out. Hopefully there's nothing scary inside, like mob spawners or anything. I don't even have armor right now. Okay, that's something scary. Let's see if I can take it on. Okay. Leaf monster. It's kind of wigging out. Yeah, there's definitely spawners over there. I don't know if it's worth the risk to try to get in there and see if there's anything. These guys are pretty weak, but I feel like if they surround me, that could be dangerous. Let's just see if we can get in here real quick, if there's anything in here. Alright. Jump up here. Maybe I can take these spawners out quickly. Alright, yeah, they're not that tough, but we need to get rid of them regardless. Alright, And what is our reward for besting this tree? Okay, saplings. Shouldn't be too surprised. Flower pots, a lot of them. I don't know if there's anything I can really use flower pots for right now. I will take the wood. Let's drop off some of this stuff. I'll keep the spawners in here for now. Got a red heart, that's kind of nice. Alright, anyway, so that was kind of interesting, but alright, back to ant nest hunting. Alright, so I found some ant nests, both the brown ants and the rainbow ants. There are some more ant nests you can find, but these are the two that I wanted. And I didn't... Okay. Anyways, I didn't find them right here. I actually found them somewhere else and I brought them over here. I'm going to go to the brown ant dimension first. So, yeah, that's why I put down all these brown ant nests to hopefully get them to spawn a little bit faster. So the way that these dimensions work is of course, you find the nest will spawn the ants, and then you right-click with an empty hand on the ants. So if I right-click on the brown ant, it'll take me to the Utopia dimension. If I right-click on the rainbow ant, it will take me to the village dimension. So the Utopia dimension, the one that we're going to check out first, is completely, well, I wouldn't say completely, but it's peaceful, it's void of mobs on the surface, and has all kinds of goodies that you can collect. You can climb these crazy trees and find blocks of diamonds and blocks of emeralds all over the place. So that's where we're going to go first. And because it's peaceful, I'm just going to take all my stuff there and put down chests and kind of just collect stuff there before I come back and go to the village dimension. And to get back into the overworld from the Utopia dimension or from any of the dimensions that you go to, you have to click on the ant that took you to that dimension. So for example, if I was in the Utopia dimension, I would have to right-click on a brown ant to get back to the overworld. And if I were in the village dimension, I would have to right-click on a rainbow ant to get back to the overworld. And then if I were in the Utopia dimension and I clicked on a rainbow ant, it would take me to the village dimension and vice versa. And yeah, okay. Hopefully that makes sense. It's a lot harder to explain than it is to actually do. So I'm going to take these with me so I have a way back, and I'm just going to take the rainbow ant nest just in case. I do need to drop some stuff off so I have an empty hand, and away we go. Alright, here we are. So we can already see we got some of these apple cows. Golden apple cows, okay, so if we kill them, it drops a golden apple and some leather and steak too, I believe, or raw beef, I mean. And then I know there's also enchanted golden apple cows that drop the enchanted golden apples. So if we find any of those, we'll have to take them out, and we can use them for farming and stuff like that. But that's for later. Hopefully not too much later. Yeah, so I think I'm going to find... see, there's giant trees like this. That's a tree. The trunk of the tree is, I guess, not loaded, or at least not visually. But, yeah, giant trees like this, you can climb up them, and this would be a branch of the tree. And then on the branch, there will be chests with all kinds of stuff in them, and also inside the trunk of the tree as well. So let's see if we can actually find where this tree starts. Yeah, this is a pretty big tree, it seems. So let's just go over here. There's a node for Thaumcraft. We'll get into Thaumcraft a little bit later. Does this tree have a trunk? Or is it just some kind of spawning area? Okay, there we go. It's taking a little while to load in, probably because I'm recording. But anyway, let's go ahead and just start scaling this tree and see what we get. Alright, so I'm a little bit more than halfway up this tree, and it looks like this is one of those trees where there isn't anything on the branches. So there's no chest to collect or anything. Some trees have them, other trees don't. I don't really want to waste my time though if it doesn't. And let's just take a peek inside real quick. So I don't know if I want to go all the way up. We'll jump down and just see if there's any chests or anything. Again, some trees have chests on the inside, other trees don't. Hopefully I don't die doing this. Might be able to survive that. Let's hope. Yeah, it's not so bad. But yeah, it looks like this tree doesn't have anything on the outside or the inside, which is kind of a shame. So I'm going to look around for a tree that actually has something for us. Alright, I found something that looks a little bit more interesting than a tree. This has emerald and gold blocks and even some diamond blocks here and there. And it doesn't look like it's protected by anything, which is awesome. So if we go up here in the middle, there's a chest with spawn the king. I don't think I want to spawn the king just yet, but I don't even have an iron pickaxe, so I can't even get any of this gold or diamond. So I need to get an iron pickaxe real quick. And then I think I'm going to start tearing this place down just a little bit. Alright, so already I've found one of the most OP things in the game, and it's these logs. That's right, they're called duplicator tree wood, and I didn't know that you could actually find them in the Utopia dimension. I thought it was only in one of the more hostile dimensions, but I guess not. So duplicator tree wood, and we're going to see if we can start using those here in a little bit. I marked that structure, or whatever it is that we found, and there's actually another one, like right next to it. That one right there. So yeah, we can get all kinds of interesting stuff. But right now I'm looking around if I can find one of those trees that I was talking about earlier that has stuff in chests, because, you know, I don't really want to go mining. I would rather find tools just out in the open for me to take them. But yeah, I came upon that duplicator tree wood, and I thought I should show that because that's a pretty awesome find. I thought it'd be much later that I would find it. But we'll do some stuff with that later. This looks like it could be a promising tree. So I think I'm going to scale up this one, and I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. And by the way, this is really cool how this spawned in two right next to each other. I don't know if that's intended or if it was just a really awesome looking coincidence, but yeah, that is pretty interesting. Alright, we're back, and it's nighttime, and I've left my bed back over there, so apologize for that, but I do believe I found the tree that I was looking for. These trees spawn in iron golems on them as well. So we can see there's some iron golems up there. You can even see them on the mini-map. So, yeah, this is the tree that we're looking for. So let's see what it has for us. If we can find where it begins. Alright, so here's the first chest. And there's a couple more. Even on these trees that have the chest, not every platform will have them. But this one looks like we got lucky. Alright, finally. I'll leave that behind. I'll grab this, this, and even some popcorn, because why not? Let's just jump over here. And there might have been more chests, like if I go back further. Alright, there's some more nice stuff. And now you can see why I was spending the time to find a tree like this, because of the nice stuff that we can collect. So there's another branch on the other side. Let's just do that. And there's two chests over here. Alright, a little bit more armor. And more food and stuff. Right, so I'm just going to continue like that all the way up to the very top of this tree that's not loaded in right now. And I'll let you know if I find anything really amazing. And then after that we can look on the inside of the tree for even more stuff. Well, I made it to the very top, and here you can see some of the stuff I've collected. Mostly just food, but here is my reward for making it to the top. 2 diamond blocks, or emerald blocks, I mean. So let's grab them. Then I need to get down from here. You can see where I pillared up. Let's see if I can just kind of jump. It's a little dangerous, but no problem. Now, I do want to, on my way down, need to make sure I'm not going to die here, for one. Yeah, I think I'll just go straight down. Alright, so for my way down, I think right about here is where you can go into the tree and start finding stuff. So I just crafted up a emerald axe. You make it the way you normally would an axe, just use emeralds, and that's another one from Orespawn. And that's a pretty good find. More food. Iron ingots I'll definitely take. And then, let's see. Alright, so there's another chest. Diamond sword. It's an upgrade. The ultimate pickaxe. That's a pretty good find, just for a random chest. That's actually better than the diamond. I think I will hold on to the diamond pick that I just made, just in case something happens. And let's keep going down. Now, not all of these floors will have a chest. And then I think soon they'll start, the drop will start getting bigger. More food. So I'm just going to make my way down and collect everything that I can, just like this. So I think I'll actually meet you back at that structure that had all the gold and emerald blocks. Alright, we're back. I've grabbed a couple resources. I didn't want to spend too much time on it, so I just kind of pillared up and shaved off that first layer of gold blocks, and I picked up a couple of these emeralds and a little bit of gold, some of the diamond blocks, but I also got a lot of the duplicator tree wood, and just for fun, I let one of them just grow all the way. And this is the only, this is how big they get. And then as soon as they get this big, that's when you can start placing blocks down. So I put 2 of these diamond blocks just to see. Now sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it's pretty quick. I believe it's based on random tick speed, but maybe we can catch one on camera. Alright, well, I just went over there to sleep because it was nighttime, and I came back and there we go. Block of diamonds. So this will fill out in a 5x5 area. So here, 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 all the way to here can be surrounded by diamonds, and then all you have to do is just harvest them. So if I break this block, now diamonds can spawn in again over here. And there you go, free block of diamond for the duplicator tree. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do is go to the village dimension and just have a look around. After that, what I'm going to do is come back here and I guess collect all my resources and everything that I found, and then go to the overworld. I know this would be an ideal place for a base, just because it's, there's no hostile mobs around, but I would prefer to just have my base in the overworld. I guess that's just preference, but yeah, once I get back to the overworld, then we'll start working on base and then properly progressing a little bit. I just wanted to visit these 2 dimensions and get a little bit of a head start on some of the stuff. So once these rainbow ants spawn, there they go, we can go to the village dimension. Alright, here we are. And village dimension, there are villages everywhere, as the name might imply. So we can just kind of take a look around. Really, I'm only interested in looking at some of these chests and seeing if the chests have anything. So yeah, let me get up here first. And if you look on the minimap already, you can kind of see there's villages all over the place. Like, we're surrounded by villages. And the apple cows are a lot more common in the village dimension. So let's see. We can go up here and kind of get a quick view. Yeah, so like I said, I just want to kind of take a peek and see if I can find anything interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to visit a couple of these villages. I'm not going to spend too long here, but I'll let you know if I find anything interesting, and then I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, we're back in the overworld, and there's the village that we first saw when we started the map. And here's a little base that I've set up. I actually dug a little hole in the wall type base just to be a little bit safer at nighttime, and a place where we can store some of our stuff. with all the stuff that we've got so far. We're pretty good on food, mostly just from the chests that we collected in some of the other dimensions. But anyway, over here, you can see I've already started to set up some of the ore duplicator trees, or the block duplicator trees, or whatever they're called. So I have emerald blocks, I have diamond. You can see this one's already doing its thing. We have gold, coal, which will be important, iron should be important, and then over here I have double compressed cobblestone. I was only able to make double compressed because I didn't have a whole lot of cobblestone, but this will be a good way to get up to octuple compressed, a very easy way, and that'll allow us to make bedrockium ingots for all kinds of other stuff. Now most of these trees haven't grown all the way. This one has, but the rest of them not quite. But I just put them down, like probably not even 10 minutes ago. So soon we should have all kinds of ores going. And then I'll just be sure to come over here and harvest them, so it clears up the spot for the next block to be spawned in. And yeah. So the next thing I need to do is I actually have to go mining a little bit. Because I need some more ores. I need some stuff that I can duplicate to start getting into some more interesting things. So I'll actually put this, right here. I'm not entirely sure if doing that makes them spawn faster, but yeah, just in case, I'll keep them there. And I saw, yeah, that guy might be able to kill me really quickly, so I think I'm just going to run away. Right, so I'll get to mining, gather up a few resources, get a couple more things done, and I'll be back to show you how it's going. Okay, so I've been mining and crafting, and one thing I've done is I've replaced some of these blocks with some of the ore blocks, which these ore blocks are somewhat difficult to come by, so I'm just going to duplicate them until I get 9 of them, harvest them, and then turn them into ingots, and then make the block version of like titanium and uranium, and then start duplicating those. So just a way so I don't have to mine as much for these, because they're, like I said, they're somewhat harder to find. I also have amethyst over here. Amethyst is a little difficult to find, but thankfully with this ultimate pickaxe, which is awesome, it's super fast, efficiency 5, and also fortune 5. So finding these wasn't that hard with the fortune 5. So I turned the amethyst into the block, and now I'm duplicating them. So amethyst is pretty cool as well. I also put diamond chests over here just to see if you could duplicate them, and you can. So for right now, this is what I'm going to use for storage. I really should be thinking about organizing, but that'll come soon, I think. Now what I have to do is get all of the other ores that I've collected and also kind of smelt them down into 9 ingots and then start making those into blocks. And I do have a mod to make the smelting process a little bit faster, and that is better furnaces. So we have the iron furnace here, we can easily make that. The gold furnace we can easily make. Diamond furnace, easy. And the hell furnace, I don't quite have the materials yet. We'd probably have to go into the nether. But I can at least make the diamond furnace, and then I can duplicate the diamond furnace. And so we can have a bunch of those. Now, the better furnaces can also have upgrades. So I know there's like liquid fuel storage, fuel efficiency, advanced ore processing, stuff like that. Really, I'm not too worried about any of these. The only thing I'm interested in is the speed. And I think the only thing that determines speed is the base. So diamond furnace is faster than gold, is faster than iron, and so on. So let's go ahead and craft those real quick. I should have everything that I need. Yeah, I have... Okay, just need a furnace. Furnace, iron furnace. We'll do it the fast way. And I'm getting achievements for doing things. Glass. Do I have glass? No. I think I put the glass in my other slow furnace over here. Okay. And then diamond. Oh yeah, I also need the diamonds. 4 of them. Yep. And like so. Now we have the diamond furnace, so let's just go ahead and give it a quick test run. I was putting my ores and stuff in here. So, right, so we'll just take the 8. Actually, we'll take 9. So we can craft it into the block when we're done. And yeah, that's pretty fast. I like that. So once these are all smelted up into the ingots, I'll be able to make it into a block. I'll be able to take the block over here, put it next to an ore dupe tree, and then we'll start getting lots and lots more of the materials that we need. I think I'm actually going to expand this. And I was thinking, you know, if ever there's something that I really need a lot of, I could always just harvest all of this stuff and then replace it with, like, put the block that I need next to all of these things. But for now, I think I just want to have a nice even amount of stuff. But yeah, I'll get to work and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, real quick, I just tested out these uranium and titanium ores from Orespawn. They actually smelt down into the ingot version. So you need the 9 ingots to craft, or the nugget version, I mean. So you need the 9 nuggets to craft the 1 ingot, and then you need the 9 ingots to craft the 1 block. My guess is that's intentional. The mod makers probably realized that you'd be using dupe trees, and well, I don't know, because once you get the block, it's basically doesn't really matter, I guess, but it will take a little bit more time, but that's okay. I am going to expand this farm a little bit, like I said, so hopefully we'll have the uranium and titanium blocks very soon. And by the way, the diamond furnace is able to dupe. You can't dupe every block. There's some blocks in the game that you're not able to dupe, but thankfully the diamond furnace is one of the blocks that you can dupe. Alright, we're back, and I've went ahead and crafted myself some amethyst gear, so some amethyst tools and armor. Now the amethyst is a little bit better than emerald, and the emerald is a little bit better than diamonds, so that's kind of nice. I also put down some more duplicator trees, and I started putting the thermal foundation blocks next to them. Now I don't have shiny yet, but I won't need shiny right away, so we'll just get a bunch of these first. After that, I think I'm going to do Ender IO blocks, maybe, or Tinker's Construct, possibly. And I also, as you can see, I put some of these Orespawn blocks next to more trees. So I have 2 for the uranium and 2 for the titanium. So yeah, these are the ones that I need to get the nuggets and then craft those into ingots. So hopefully that'll be a little bit faster. You can also see over here, I think, let's see, do I have 9 of them? It looks like it. Yeah, I'm already up to quintuple compressed cobblestone. And I should be able to get to the next tier. I've got to be careful when I'm harvesting these that I don't accidentally break one of these. I'm not sure if you like break the middle, if you can just place it back and everything would be okay, but I'd rather not test that because you got to wait for them to regrow each time. And it can take a little while. Okay, so the sextuple. Right, so yeah, and we're almost up to the, I think there's 1 more after this, and then it's the octuple, maybe, but yeah. And also, another thing that I noticed, these titanium ingots, the quantum flux, actually do not turn into a block. You can't put them in a 3x3 crafting grid like you can everything else, basically, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's no big deal. As long as I have the ore, I can just duplicate the ore, and I will have to smelt it every time I have to use it, but again, no big deal. And I think this is enough diamond furnaces for right now. Like, this is already more than I'll probably ever need. So yeah, you can already kind of get an idea of how OP this mod is. So I think what I'm going to do is end the episode here. We got a crazy amount of stuff done in such a little time, and it might seem like I'm going kind of fast, but you know, with this Orespawn mod, basically that's to be expected. And like I said earlier, I didn't expect to find the duplicator trees so quickly, but you know, since I did, might as well put them to use. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to sit back and collect resources and start looking into things for the next episode. I'm not really sure what we could do next. There is a lot of mods. There's a lot of things that we could do. I have the Twilight Forest. I have Thaumcraft. But I think I'm just going to stick to basically getting beginner setup with these ores and whatnot. Maybe a little bit of storage. I don't think I'm going to get into AE just yet, but I do have AE. But I am probably going to work on a little bit of storage. And yeah, just maybe power too. I think power is honestly what I'll work on for next time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.